Hello, üdvözlök mindenkit, Simona vagyok, és ez itt a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic végigjátszás folytatása. Nos, ott tartottunk, hogy végeztünk Kashyyyken, már elég régen volt, de én nagyjából emlékszem. És mielőtt tovább indulnánk, gyorsan elbeszélgetünk mindenkivel, akivel tudunk.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Addig is hozzászokok az irányításhoz.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, have it your way.
Jó. Vele az ő testvérével és nőjével remélhetőleg Tatooine-on találkozhatunk.
Yeah, what do you want? I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle. Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life. I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Jó, erről is megtudtunk egy-két érdekes információt. Nem emlékszem, hogy a csajjal beszéltem a múltkor már, és rájöttünk-e már. Úgyhogy majd
Mucho
gyorsan beszélek
shakapaka.
vele is.
Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami nonok. Tong abuk shami nonok. Tong ki ba non tontek.
De a Tatooine-on lesz valaki, akinek majd oda tudjuk adni, elméletileg a nevelőjének. Itt nincs senki. Droiddal tudunk beszélgetni. Nem. Jó, akkor a Buki.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating. They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic. Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods. I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations. Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hates out on us, because the people they wanted had already fled, or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that. Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Akkor beszéljünk Carttal.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this... helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I? I guess there's no harm done then. Still, I should know better by now. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology? Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her in the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Na, szóval Bastille-ra is megtudtunk, majd a Tatooine-on bontakozik ez a történetszál. Viszont mielőtt elmennénk a Tatooine-ra, visszamegyünk a Dantooine-ra, és ráadjuk a kislányt. Na, meg is érkeztünk, itt csak gyorsan kiszállunk és beszélünk, akivel kell. Utána megyünk is tovább a Tatooine-ra. Akkor visszük őt, meg megyünk őt.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace. Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news. Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat! Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off! Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way? You've got your facts a little backwards.
Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the hut spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out. You damn well know it. He's nothing but a sleazy scam artist. If Mission knew it was good for her, she'd forget he ever existed.
But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Hát igen, most megtudtuk, hogy Mission bátyja nem olyan angyal, mint aminek gondoltam Mission. Na, azt hiszem ővele kell beszélni.
Yikukuno no ba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dolpi kikiuana. Chi gratu loda pograshi onneon kompa chintomo muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutong. Pagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Kachikun ita hodonga. Yikinkuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nonotek. Tognin chatukunde mulerabes. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikoyana. Tong patugas maktelea. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tognin chatukunde mulerabes.
Mucho shakapaka.
Tolpa da bongwale kando nangu chuchut. Kabadum ku peliobo tenya. Bonanai kuchu. Awaga boska chokola. Mucha shag panka.
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
Takom justach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hotunga.
Tong abuk shami nonok. Tong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bikin.
Tong haitwam chichi lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira.
Na, igen. És onnan tudom, hogy jó, hogy nem vág át minket a fickó, hogy világos oldalpontot kaptam. Na, de akkor itt ennyi volt, és mehetünk tovább. A Tatooine-ra.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Na, hát itt elég sok érdekes dolog fog történni. Többek között, hogy lesz egy jó pár kutyautasunk. Na, visszük Mission-t, meg Bastillát. Viszont Mission-t majd le fogjuk cserélni. Meg tudjátok, hogy miért.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time.
Well, that was easy. I sure wish I had special mind-affecting force powers.
This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? That's not much information. Could you tell me more? You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Na, gyorsan Mission felszinteljük. Úgy tűnik, nem is egy szintet lépett. Na, nézzük. Fejlett. Most ellevészkezés sosárt. Hát kihúzzuk az ügyességet. Jó. Akkor elméletileg itt rögtön meg fogunk minket állítani, ha ő jött. Ja, rángsóztak egy láda kis giszkát egy örömünkre. Na nézzük, már mit lehet venni.
Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yak fuli ko kala Gigi!
Jó HP-t, a gyereket. páncélokat. Itt lehetne Giszka mérget venni, amivel el tudjuk pusztítani őket, de mi nem vagyunk gonoszak. Viszont a Banta abrak az kell majd későbbre, úgyhogy már most megvesszük. Rész, hát vele.
Why are you bothering me? You've got a ship. You can leave this rock.
Ja.
I still haven't heard a final figure on how many people died on Terrace.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. No? But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license. Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Ja. Nem, most nem tudom, hogy ezt először is rablom. De mert tényleg... Elmélték már ki lehet váltani talán.
Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai, Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun, Slimo Patona, Mundi Hodonga Hokabi, La Bodani Winkis Matoma, Wanakun Best Chingpama Rulira, Tok Chingbang Non Kek, Tok Ninja Mura Rabes.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar. You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it. What? No, of course not. Not like that, anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continued to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly? That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Jó, hát most kaptunk egy kis infót a sötét oldalról, és tudok már most vásárolni.
Chua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikuta Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kinba Nikcha Lora Kun, Chiwi Aita Katong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chuna Mulira, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog.
Nézzük. Mindenféle jó dolog. Ahogy sejtettem. Reménykedtem, hogy tudok csalni és előre megveszek. Előre megveszem, amit kell. Egyet.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll. Can you spare me a few moments? I have something I want to get off my chest. I want to tell you about one of our workers. His name was Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for a special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform it. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
De mi nem fog. Hát legalábbis muszáj lesz egy-kettőt megedni, mert meg fognak támadni minket, de főn kell majd lepacsizunk.
Undi hadonga chihokabi, la boda ni winki smack toma, wana kung best chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non-kek. Tok ninja mira rabes, kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kunba marulira rachikun, slimo padona. Undi hadonga chihokabi. Jawana bota ayuha tahonga chatanki ora, kachi kuita hodonga. Popada bungwalya gando do nago chuchu. Musha papampa, bola wana chikne. Mamuli slemo boda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama mulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Undi hadonga chihokabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non-kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama mulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Undi hadonga chihokabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non-kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama ulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Undi hadonga chihokabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non-kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama ulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Undi hadonga chihokabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kung best chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non-kek, tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai, ina kun mama marulira rachikun, slimo padona, undi hadonga chihokabi. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai, ina kun mama marulira rachikun, slimo padona. Undi hadonga chihokabi, kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama ulira rachikun, slimo padona. Undi hadonga chihokabi, ubabatu konchi. Tong nong bong chang nung yang, tong kadong smakdelia.
Itt aztán lesz egy kis harc. Igen, itt is vannak. Nézzük.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Dead. That's the version of her. That's it. Ja, igen, soha nowhere. verseny, hát majd mindjárt visszamegyünk, csak előbb még beszélünk egy-két emberre. Elméletileg itt kellene lennie egy nőnek, de nincs. Furi. Mindegy, akkor menjünk a holdba. Lehet, hogy pontosan a versenyesnél van.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it is preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey! That wasn't funny!
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Hát jó, drága lesz a droid.
Greeting! Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional Science-Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query: would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me. Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Igen, mint látjátok, ő eléggé gonosz karakter. Gyorsan szinteljünk belőle. Na, meg is van. Na de ebben a részben ennyi fért bele. Következő részben soha versenyezzünk és kimegyünk a sivatagba. Valószínűleg jó nagyot szívni a buckalakókkal. Sziasztok!